I wasn't even expecting to make another video, but I was looking for a thumbnail for my last video, and I literally, oh, damn, some shit fell out the balcony. But literally, hey, as I'm watching Goku, I'm trying to find shit that kind of mix and match with the message I was saying about, you know, transmuting your pain and your weaknesses into strengths. And I'm looking at shit showing how Goku look like he going through pain as he goes Super Saiyan. But it's like, he one of them characters where every time you punch them, they get stronger. Like, every time you knock them down, they get stronger. Like, it's like the Hulk. Like, if you punch him, the more you, like, fuck with him, the more he gets stronger. Like, the more he get mad, the more he gets stronger. And it's the same thing as we stopped becoming that. We became these docile ass creatures thanks to Martin Luther King and many other whack ass niggas, cause this shit pissing me off when you start dissecting shit. Cause you know, once them girls got killed, he was like, if anybody blood gonna be shed, it should be ours. And not from that whole little persona of like not transmuting energy, but just being docile and not fighting back or like doing it like, bro, it just, I'm sorry. Just the whole way of thinking just got me off. Like, that shit pissed me off when I just thinking about being struck, and like every time somebody hits you in your face, you become stronger. You get madder, where you really want to whoop their ass even more. And it's like, bro, if we were doing that in America from day one, which we was probably doing after a while and kind of lost that way, but we literally was like, if we get punched, you go back. You like, if you hit me, I'm coming harder. Like, I can't be defeated, nigga. So every time you hit me, you just made me realize how hard I gotta go, because like, just think about if you operate like that. And if we operated like that as a people, nobody want to deal with you. Nobody gonna want to fuck with you. Now let's think about the black women. When they want something done, like they go to the store, they want to take some shit back, it's past the receipt date, whatever the fuck. They gonna get this. Like, when you put your mama on the, like, oh, you gotta talk to my mama now. Whatever she talk to them and whatever she say, the shit gonna get done. And off that same shit, it's like, nigga, you don't want this hell. Like, every time you punch me or every time you insult me, every time you, like, anytime you come at me, if you know it's gonna be the most, I'm coming back at you with that same heat or even more, you wouldn't fuck with me no more. Honestly, bro, as a people, you gotta, like, we just gotta understand that. Like, we don't even have to be, like, we might gotta go hard to show a couple niggas, because niggas out here sleep on this, but after that, niggas just gonna fall in line when they see their strength. And they talk about that in the Bible, bro. Like, other nations not gonna fuck with us once we make Babylon fall, bro, because they gonna know how strong we are. Like, they can't defeat Babylon without shit. If we when we defeat this shit, it's gonna be in less than an hour, because it's really just gonna be realization. It's gonna, like, nigga, what? This nigga, bro, it's like when a nigga step on your shoes, how mad you get. When, like, think about all the different things where, like, women, like, if they go through this breakup, like Beyonce, Rihanna, like, they create some of their best music. Like, 6 Lack, I mean, I can't call them black because nobody knows what I'm talking about. Well, maybe they know something about. With The Weeknd, all these different people, it's like, I like their music because of the darkness that they exist in, but it's because they transmute their darkness into some beautiful energy and some more positive energy, and not really necessarily in their realm. They probably could transmute that shit even 10 times harder. We all probably can, but I'm just saying, even the energy they put out there, a lot of people, we don't even choose to transmute their energy. We just choose to stay stuck in that shit or let us affect us in the long run, thinking we're really dealing with, like I talked about in the last video. But it's like, bro, if we really went hard after every time we felt like we was wrong or whatever, and it's not going back at that person in the sense of, I ain't necessarily talking about fighting. I was using, you know, the cartoon characters and shit, so it was physical at first, but in the sense of just your mentality on how you gonna go, bro. Like, every time America do you wrong, every time you see a black man done, it's just another like, you literally take another note in your head, be like, well, this is another reason I gotta get out, this is another reason I gotta get out, even though there's a million reasons. Like, just every time you actually be aware and conscious of the shit that's going on, every time you get actually punched in the face, like, we've been molested, we've been raped as a people and don't even know it. Think about a slave on a plantation as a woman. She don't even know she's a slave. She just thinks she's a worker. She just thinks she's meant to be treated like shit. She's meant to be a half of a human or whatever. She don't know she's being raped. That's the American people. That's the black people of today, bro. I mean, I ain't saying all of us. A lot of us are aware of the anal that's going on. I'm sorry to say it, but I gotta be real, bro. Like, y'all don't see this shit? Niggas being spilled out in their backyard, niggas being choked, nigga getting 40 years for robbing a barbecue place with a white dude that raped the girl, get 9 months of house probation. Like, it's just, I take notes. Like, I don't need to take notes no more, but I still take notes just so I can give examples to people on how this world is trash, and at least it's trash in art for, you know, us type of people, you know, the golden children. Like, it's trash for us. And I like, if we realize we're being punched, like, even if you're not good enough to fight back, you'll start working on yourself. Like Batman, when he lost to Bane, he ain't go right back and fight that nigga. He had to get his shit back together. Honestly, you had to get your shit back together. The nigga broke his back. Nigga broke everything. Nigga just fucked him up. So you gotta realize, bro, you gotta heal. You gotta realize where your wounds at, and you gotta go back harder. And that's what we have to do as a people. We have to realize we've been molested, manipulated, and all these other different things, bro. Like, and realize what the fuck we gotta get from. Like, what's the next step? If we don't even realize the problem, like, we think we know the problem. In a sense, I don't really know what people think is the problem. But I know people think they understand problems, and they like, oh, it's Trump, or it's the Democrats, or it's Republicans. We gotta do this, we gotta do that. Or if I work a little harder, or do a lot of this, or like, bro, all these same problems that exist today existed when they first built America. Facts. It ain't going nowhere, because that's the foundation they built it on. It's like, bro, you gotta realize where these punches coming from. Take them. Realize you gotta, all right, I'm not good at, I need to get my left block game right. I gotta get my weed game right, because I gotta learn how to keep my hands up. It's just like, you gotta learn how to fight. I ain't saying go right into the motherfucker. Don't go fight the bully right off the bat. Get you some endurance. You might be out of shape. You might got the hands for him, but you might not have fought in a while. So you might be a little rusty. Go box yourself in the mirror a few times. Figure out the problems. And that's what we're doing kind of as a people. Like I said, I got to be patient. But it's for the people that really don't realize it and, you know, don't understand it. Because I kind of speak to multiple different people as I talk. I talk to the dead people. I talk to the woke people. I talk to my frequency. I talk to frequency. I talk to, like, bro, we multi-dimensional. And even when you're not being spiritual, not trying to be deep, bro, if you're talking to somebody, they still can pick apart what you're saying on multiple levels. Like, if you say, like, you know, when somebody say, I'm going to try to do this, like, you might not necessarily mean try, but to somebody in a higher frequency, they're going to see, well, that's your failures. Because even though you're using the word try, like, it just go to show, you know, you have multiple messages to other people. And to somebody in a lower frequency, you saying you're going to try is inspiration to them. So it just go to show you perspective of frequencies and shit like that. But, yeah, man, realizing who punching you, realize your problems, bro, and that's how you really get fixed. Like, that's the only way. People don't know what's wrong with them. People don't understand how they are, or why they are the reason that they are today. And like I said, people don't realize why America is the way it is today. It's because it's been built like that. You've been built like this to feel this way. You've been built to have these urges. You've been built to see that this world is going against you. And when we wake up, bro, like I said, it's going to be a snap of a finger, and people not going to fuck with us because they're going to see how cold we are. They're going to see that, oh, we was out here asleep, and shit, since we was asleep, they didn't get to realize how powerful since we was asleep, they fell asleep on our powers. It was like, well, nigga, if you're not going to capitalize on your talents, then shit, fuck me. We might as well try to do it. But, and then they got so egotistical in they game and thinking that we only gonna be football players and shit, and forgot that we gonna wake up eventually. They forgot their prophecy, and they might have gave us a little too much freedom. And in the sense that they want their society to stay lasting and shit like that. And like I said, I speak to multiple different people. I even speak to white people, bro, that actually know that I'm right. Like, nigga, you better stay on your job, bro, because we're gonna destroy you, and it's not even a joke. But I'm laughing because I'm rejoicing. I know the time has come. I know its time is coming. Like, bro, it's nothing even to really argue about. But like I said, you can speak to multiple people and they go to just multiple different things. But I'm repeating myself. I think that's all I really need to say. I'm trying to think if anything else will pop up. Even the Wolverine, bro. Like, nigga get cut, nigga heal his wounds, bro, and you do not want to see that nigga. You do not want to see a healed Wolverine. That's what we are. Like, we are these we're literally superheroes at the weakest point because, like, nigga, like when Superman, he get hit with the kryptonite and he gotta get all his energy back from the sun before he become Superman again. That's what we are. Like, we on that, nigga. We back on that. Like, I was talking about the hero journey. We on that we going into the final bout. We got knocked out. Jaw hurt, chest hurt, couple stab wounds. Time to heal that shit up and be prepared for this last battle. And that's really what we're going into. Like, niggas gotta realize their weaknesses so you can be the strongest warrior. So you can be the strongest, whatever you want to consider it, bro. It's so many different things you can consider it. Warrior, revolutionary, bro. Just whatever you think you might become. I mean, I think we all gonna be some type of warriors, but hey, it doesn't even matter. It's my perspective. Yeah, I just want to talk to y'all because I ain't got nothing else to do. What y'all doing here, then? Well, now I'm out. Deuces.